Hey y'all, in a little over a week, I'm going to release a new book and a new album called A Tale of Two Trees. And last week I released the single that's the title track to the album and the book. And I just wanted to read the lyrics to it today because this song is kind of a ballad, a story song that is the theme of this second book. The first book was called Only the Lover Sings, and it's about meeting Jesus at the well, like the woman at the well in John 4. But this book is about what happens next. You meet Jesus and you think, oh, this is going to magically fix everything, right? And it doesn't. Why not? Did something go wrong? Or are we in a particular kind of situation that requires us to keep faith and to trust Jesus in this confusing time? So A Tale of Two Trees is a book about how we're having to make these choices to keep faith. Are we going to abide in or root ourselves in or be grafted into the family tree of wickedness? Or are we going to daily, in every little bitty choice that we make, abide in and root ourselves and to be grafted into Jesus's vine, this family tree of righteousness of God's kingdom? So I just want to read the lyrics to this for you as we get ready for the release of the book and the album on June 2nd. This is A Tale of Two Trees. I dreamed I saw two family trees. They grew from very different seeds. One stood tall with flowered crowns, but one was bent and bitter. The bitter tree bore sour fruit that made the people eating do wickedness upon the earth, until they grew to love it. The flowered tree put out its leaves, which perfumed faintly that bitter breeze. But the bent tree's branches shook like snakes and did their best to kill it. But up the sweetness rose again, like children rise from water cleansed. And though the thorns tore at their flesh, they would not stop their singing. Ages came and ages went, and it seemed the good tree's strength was spent, while the bitter tree kept sprouting strong and choking out its fragrance, until one day evil's wicked limbs entangled all the hopes of men, and struck that holy heartwood down, and felled the mighty timber. The crooked fingers of that tree took hold of earth and made it bleed, and most forgot what goodness was, or where to go to find it. The holiness decayed to dust, the spinning world gave way to lust, and justice cracked like splintered wood, and the world lay in confusion. Now a tree is known by the fruit it bears, and every day we plant ourselves in one of these two families, one of these two family trees. But no one saw the twist to come. The prophets of the stump of God were killed like fools and all ignored. But underneath the soil, a tender word beneath the roots uncurled, until a little shoot unfurled into the poisoned air, to raise the ancient family, to stir the dormant seed of faith, and water withered hearts awake, to die upon that bitter tree, and uproot it forever. And one day soon we'll see his face. David's branch will clear away the stubble where the wicked grew, and Jesus will make all things new. So that song is out now. That's A Tale of Two Trees. The book comes out June 2nd, and the third and final single from the album is coming out this Friday. It's called How Can We Sing, and it's based on Psalm 137. How can we sing the songs of God's kingdom when we're out here in exile by the rivers of Babylon and our captors are making fun of us? So I'll tell you more about that later once it's released. But I hope you enjoy this song and look forward to getting the book into your hands and the album into your ears. Thanks.